Morning, everybody. Let's call court to order. Let me be the first to say Merry Christmas. Today is Tuesday, December the 2nd, 2025. It's 9 a.m. Proof of posting, please.
The agenda was posted on Monday, November 24th, 2025 at 2:20 p.m.
All right, let's pause briefly for a moment of silence, and then we'll have a pledge to the flags led by Veteran Service Officer Steve Hernandez.
Please join the pledge.
Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Texas, please. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. All right, this time, if there's anyone who wants to speak to the court on business matters, please do so at this time. All right, seeing none, I'd like to go to proclamations and resolutions. And so, Dustin, if you would read into the minutes, proclamation, recognition and congratulating Mr. Casey Phillips for his 31 years of service. So, Mr. Phillips and who all's with him, if you would come forward.
All right, this is a McLennan County proclamation recognizing and congratulating Mr. Casey Phillips for his 31 years of service. Whereas Mr. Casey Phillips began his distinguished career with McLennan County on February 1st, 1995, devoting himself to the Juvenile Probation and Detention Department. And whereas Casey has consistently demonstrated unwavering dedication and exceptional patience in supervising juveniles, always treating them with the utmost respect, dignity, and sensitivity. And whereas Casey enforces departmental policies and procedures with calm professionalism, effectively communicating with the youth in a way that fosters understanding without defensiveness. And whereas he is known for his thorough, detailed work and has represented both the department and McLennan County with professionalism and distinction at the local and regional levels. And whereas Casey has shown a steadfast commitment to ensuring that juveniles in our community receive the best possible opportunities through placement facilities across the state of Texas, helping them pursue brighter futures as successful, law-abiding citizens. And whereas he has streamlined the placement vetting process and played a vital role in assisting with the department's biannual audits of all placement facilities. And whereas we, the Commissioners Court of McLennan County, extend our deepest appreciation and heartfelt congratulations to Mr. Casey Phillips on the occasion of his 31st anniversary of service. And now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Commissioners Court of McLennan County sincerely thanks and honors Mr. Casey Phillips for his tireless work, outstanding contributions, and the inspiring example he sets each day. It is with great pride and gratitude that we recognize and celebrate his 31 years of loyal and exemplary service to McLennan County. Be it further proclaimed that a copy of this proclamation be made a permanent part of the minutes of the Commissioners Court. Judge.
All right, congratulations, Casey. Do you have any words you want to share with the court or the public?
Appreciate the honor. It's been a long ride. I still love what I do. Every day is a challenge.
All right.
One thing, hold on, Casey, is the day he got this job, he quit shaving.
Since COVID.
Congratulations, and really appreciate your service.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you, man.
Well done, sir.
All right, have another one here. Is there a motion to approve that proclamation?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass. Thank you. All right, next is a proclamation recognizing and congratulating Curtis Hafford for his 31 years of service. So Curtis, going forward. And anybody wants to come with him.
All right, this is a McLennan County proclamation recognizing and congratulating Curtis Hafford for his 31 years of service. Whereas Mr. Curtis Hafford began his career with McLennan County as a volunteer 31 years ago while a student at Baylor University and was subsequently hired as juvenile supervision officer in detention. And whereas during his tenure, Curtis served as an instructor in the core program and later became the supervisor of that program. He was promoted to assistant detention superintendent in 2006, advanced to detention superintendent in 2016, and in 2021 was elevated to assistant director of programs. And whereas Curtis has excelled at every level and position he has attained, he has been a staunch advocate for assisting and rehabilitating youth involved with the juvenile department. He has gone above and beyond to support staff success and continues to lead by example, ensuring that McLennan County Juvenile Services remains the premier juvenile justice agency in the state. And whereas Curtis has contributed significantly to the development and revision of many policies, procedures, and practices. He demonstrates exceptional foresight in anticipating departmental needs and strategic planning. And whereas Curtis has overseen numerous state and federal audits, ensuring that the department's performance was exemplary and that the services provided to youth within our jurisdiction meet the highest standards. And whereas, as a dedicated and compassionate juvenile probation officer, Curtis consistently shows care for the youth served by the department. He goes above and beyond to ensure that youth receive quality services and programs designed for their success. He is equally committed to the development and safety of department staff, emphasizing their growth, training, and well-being. And whereas the Commissioners Court of McLennan County hereby extends its deepest appreciation and heartfelt congratulations to Curtis Hafford for his outstanding service and leadership. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Commissioners Court of McLennan County honors and recognizes Curtis Hafford for his exemplary dedication and contributions to the community and juvenile justice system. Be it further proclaimed that a copy of this proclamation be made a permanent part of the minutes of the Commissioners Court.
I just appreciate the opportunity. Remember when I first started, being given an opportunity to do something that I love and to continue it to this point has been a blessing. And so I'm thankful, and I look to continue to do what we do.
31 more years.
And when Curtis walks in the room, there's a smile that comes out, and we appreciate your attitude about everything. You do a great job, and dealing with a part of society that needs a lot of good people like you around. So
Thank you,
very
sir.
much. All right, next is a proclamation recognizing December 9th is the.
Judge, you want to,
Pardon me?
can I
Yes,
make a
yeah.
motion
Yeah,
to
thank you.
approve the previous?
Second.
All right, we have a motion and second to approve the previous proclamation. No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass. All right. Under D3 is proclamation recognizing December 9th is the Tree of Angels Day in McLennan County, and I think we have Shannon Barrington and is Josh here as well?
No, sir, I didn't see it, but one of my coworkers with me.
Come
All
on.
right, come on up. All right.
All right, this
Go ahead, Justin.
This is a proclamation of the McLennan County Commissioners Court recognizing December 9th as Tree of Angels Day in McLennan County. Whereas recognizing that the holiday season is a difficult time for victims and their families, the Tree of Angels has become a memorable tradition observed in McLennan County. The event honors the families of those that have lost their lives due to a violent crime and the survivors by allowing them to bring an angel to place on a special Christmas tree. And whereas the compassion inherent in the symbolic tradition that shines out from the hearts of our community, which strives to support these individuals, can help to alleviate some of the trauma, pain, and sorrow felt by all those whose lives have been touched by violent crime. And whereas the Commissioners Court of McLennan County wishes to recognize crime victims, their families, and those who assist them in their journey of healing. As a county, our continuing goal is to ensure swift and effective justice and to bring healing to victims and their loved ones. And therefore be it proclaimed that the McLennan County Commissioners Court recognizes December 9th, 2025 as Tree of Angels Day and urges citizens of McLennan County to participate in the Tree of Angels event. Be it further proclaimed, a copy of this proclamation be made a permanent part of the minutes of the Commissioners Court. Judge?
All right, thank you, Judge say a few words to the,
Yes, we invite everyone to come and actually have invitations for
Okay.
each one of y'all, if that's okay.
Yes.
And we're also gonna leave some, so if anyone would like to attend, it's a very special event. And I know that the victims and survivors would love all the support that they can get. So, thank you
well,
so
we
much.
appreciate, the support that, your group gives, to this worthy cause, so thank you
Yes,
very
sir,
much.
thank you so much.
All right.
Do you want these?
Yeah, I'll take that, and you give me this. You give some to the group, and I'll
Yes,
pass
sir.
these out.
Thank you so
I
much.
make a motion, we approve that proclamation.
Second.
Right, got a motion and a second, any discussion? No discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, passed. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. We get to moving, there's gonna be some little kids tuning up out here in a little while, so, we're gonna have a little Christmas program at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. this morning. All right, next, under the consent agenda, the recommended pulls are E3B and E6B. Are there any other pulls recommended by the court? If not, with the exception of those pulls, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved. Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? No discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passed. All right, let's see, Dustin, we want to go to, E6B, McKenna County.
Yes, sir. If we could
Oh, go ahead.
do that if we could do that along with with N2, I'm sorry. So E6B is the McLennan County Sexual Assault Response Team, the SART, recording a biennial report. And then N2 is approval of McLennan County Sexual Assault Response Team bylaws and protocols. I'd like to call on Amy Derrick.
Amy.
Hello, Amy.
Good morning. My name is Amy Derrick. I am the McLennan County Sexual Assault Response Team Coordinator. As you are aware, in the 86th Texas legislature, the Texas Senate passed Senate Bill 476, prompting all Texas counties to form a sexual assault response team to improve investigation and prosecution of adult sexual assault cases. The members of this team are comprised of members in advocacy, medical, mental health, law enforcement, and the McLennan County District Attorney's Office. This is the second biennial report that has been submitted since the passing of the bill. And I'm proud to say that I had full cooperation from all law enforcement agencies in McLennan County. This report reflects on cases from September 1st, 2023 to August 31st, 2025. An additional data set has been added that was not included in the report submitted in 2023. This additional data notes the time frame that the sexual assault kits are picked up by law enforcement. Our sexual assault forensic nurses do not leave the hospital until the kit is picked up by law enforcement for reported cases. If cases are not reported, the nurses will ship the kit to the Houston Crime Lab to sit until either the victim decides to report or the 5-year retention period has been met. And if you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer.
Any questions or comments?
Thank you for what you do, Amy. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Amy. All right, so is there a motion to approve E6B? It's the McLennan County Sexual Assault Report Team recording of biennial report, as well as N2, which is approval of McLennan County Sexual Assault Response Team by bylaws and protocols.
Motion to approve. Second.
All right, I have a motion, second, any other discussion? No discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, passed. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Dustin?
All right, so Judge, we can go to E3B. This is an HR matter for specialty court. I'd like to call on Anna.
Okay. Welcome back, Anna. How's the baby?
She's good.
Good.
Very cute.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
I have a request here from Specialty Court. They were awarded a grant that the court accepted in November. The grant is providing funding for personnel, and so they want to use this combined with an existing grant to convert a part-time position into a full-time position. It's their current peer support specialist, and in order to do that, we just need to have court approval to establish the full-time position within our current pay structure. And so we have the position details included in the memo, and so it's peer support specialist. It would be a part of our core 2 pay grade, and then the budgeted salary of $37,900 to establish the position. And does the court have any questions?
Is it gonna be the part-time person that's gonna take this spot?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's good.
Okay, any questions or comments?
Make a motion to approve. Second.
Have motion second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to item F, bids, RFPs, RFQs. F1 is discussion and/or action regarding proposals from JRJ Enterprise LLC for Heart of Texas Fairgrounds, Extra Event Center parking lot replacement and related matters. I'd like to call on TJ.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
So before you, we have three options to take care of either the repair or the full replacement of the parking lot out at Extraco behind the stall barns. So we are seeking approval for option 3. We think it's our best shot at prolonging and giving the maximum lifespan out of that parking lot, which would be removal of all the asphalt, grinding, and then replacement with concrete. We've reviewed it. Everything looks great. Square footage numbers are right on par with where we're seeing in the industry right now, so we think this is our best bet.
Are y'all here to speak to this, about this, or?
No, sir, we were just here to observe.
Oh, come on.
Okay, all right, I know,
Go ahead, sir.
well, you and I talked briefly about it, and you had an opinion about which one
First
the
off, I'm
option.
glad to see the price between asphalt and concrete getting closer again. It not used to be that close, but an additional 300,000 for concrete, that's a no-brainer to me. And so I highly support this.
Any other questions or comments?
Yeah, well, the only comment I'd have would be let Francis or Dustin address the, how we pay for it.
Okay, and that would be out of the venue funds.
At a bit,
Well,
and yeah,
that
I
was
want to
my
make it,
question,
yeah.
is
Yeah.
where, is this in the venue, or is this, so we're gonna,
And we have the venue proceeds to pay for it.
Yes, so currently we do have funds sitting for that purpose, and I'll defer to Dustin to speak on the property lines and how that, is affected. But yes, as long as it's definitely distinctly venue property, then yes, we can use venue project funds, and there are funds available for that purpose.
Dustin?
Yes, so right now, so the show pavilion and the Coliseum are the areas that are outside of the venue, and then anything that we choose to use venue funds on, that can become venue property with the caveat that once we use venue funds on it, we can no longer use ad valorem funding in those areas or county forces to work on those areas. So if the court chooses to move forward with venue funding on this, which is allowable, it just becomes part of the venue project, and no ad valorem funds can be used in the future.
And you've had discussions with Dustin Sufall on this?
I believe TJ has, right, TJ?
Yes, Dustin and Robert both really support it. I think as far as, what they're looking for long-term, this gives them the best solution.
Yeah. And then, Dustin, just to be sure they understand this, once we do this, then that becomes venue property, which ad valorem cannot be spent on after that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And so if the court chooses venue, Francis, do we need to include that in the motion today?
Yes, I would appreciate that. That would make it clearer. Yes, sir. And then we will bring a budget amendment back on the following agenda to allocate the budget for this specific project.
TJ, is that, will the 18-wheelers, heavy loaded trucks have a path to go in instead of just on this 3-inch concrete?
Well, it's 8 inches of concrete.
Oh, it's 8
So,
inches, okay.
yeah, as far as 18-wheeler traffic, heavy truck traffic, we should never have a problem.
Okay.
8 inches of concrete on 6-inch centers, we're
And next thing,
bulletproof.
said the millings are gonna go out to trading house, is that just for the lake, or can anybody use that milling for roadway use?
I think anybody could use it. We typically get state surplus at some point in time. We hadn't gotten a number of years, but we use that for all the park roads out there. But I mean, if you guys needed some, it would be there in surplus to definitely utilize. We just felt like there's so much asphalt that's gonna come out of this project. We need to try to use it somewhere.
Yeah. Will they haul that?
They will. They're gonna take it to Trading House for us.
Okay.
We got a place to put it, I mean, store it at Trading House?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll store it on that parking lot or
On that
we'll
park-
put it in one of
We
the
have a,
lots.
And improve the roadway around the lake then?
Absolutely.
That's a win-win.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions, comments?
My question is so we're basically encompassing the whole of the Coliseum and the show barn in venue property, correct? Is that,
No, not so I guess, Dustin, you might be better explaining this, but
I mean, I'm-
where this parking lot goes would be venue, not the buildings.
right,
Yeah.
right, so
But enveloping
I'm
is what
talking,
you said.
I'm talking
Around.
around.
And it wouldn't be all the way around the Coliseum, right?
No,
Either, it's just that.
in the
one-
back.
Right, straight down the fairway.
I'm just worried about, I mean,
Yeah.
like, if we need to expend dollars in the Coliseum or use county forces in the Coliseum, is it okay
Yeah.
to go over that? To drive over those
Drive
property?
over it? I
Yeah.
would think so.
Yes, yeah, yeah, I think that's right. No, I think it's implied that we can get there. We just can't go back and if something were to happen to this area and it's damaged, we can't use county funds essentially to fix that damage. It would have to keep
Just
coming from the.
use of funds then?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. That's-
Dustin, would it be
Yes, sir.
possible sometime in the future, once this motion is acted upon, to bring us maybe a map of
Yes, sir.
of that entire area out there and maybe color differentiation, what's venue and what's county and so forth?
Yes, sir, we will do that for sure. And we will actually make that an attachment, and that's a good point, Commissioner, to the venue agreement that we are currently working on, that we'll try to defer here in just a minute. We will make that an attachment to that agreement as well, so it's very, very clear, kind of the delineation of what's venue versus what's non. And then we will have that in the record. So,
Appreciate that. Okay.
Okay, any other questions or comments? All right, what's the pleasure of the court?
Make a motion that we accept proposal for, was it option three?
Three,
Yes,
what
sir.
you call it?
Yes. And also recognizing that once we do this, the area that is scheduled for improvements is no longer available for.
It'd be
applicable
designated
taxing.
venue property.
Correct, it's designated venue property.
Yeah.
Second?
All right, have motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass. Thank you.
Thank you, TJ.
all right, moving on to item G, contracts and interlocal agreements. G1 is authorization of operation and management lease for McLennan County Fair, McLennan County Expo Center, also known as BASE. This is what I was just mentioning. We're continuing to work on this, so if it is okay to defer again, that is our recommendation.
All right, I make a motion to defer.
Second.
Have a motion second. Any other discussion? No discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
It's okay to take G2 and G3 together. These are both regarding United States Marshal Services intergovernmental service agreements. They're modification of contracts, and all these do, they add an additional contracting officer to both of these orders. No dollar amounts changed. So we just need a motion to approve the modification of these contracts.
All right, I'll make a motion, we approve that.
Second.
Motion made and second. Any discussion? No discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
G4 is regarding the software as a service agreement with Tyler Technologies. G4A is authorization of agreement confirmation to co-term existing products. And G4B is authorization of safe evidence module quote for enterprise public safety. John?
Yeah, so G4A, excuse me, this has no effect on the cost, but what we did is just shifted the beginning of the contracts from October 1 to November 1. So to do that this year, we had to pay 13 months.
Yeah.
But obviously, it'll still fall within the fiscal year budget.
Okay, that would be my question. Yeah,
I would just say, I estimate this will save about a ream of paper a year to be able to.
It does.
I
It'll
like
save a
this.
lot of time.
I
just
like
from-
this.
Just from us, because we have a lot of contracts that begin on October 1st, and it's hard to
Yeah.
get them through court, to get everything on time, so
Yes.
that the companies aren't crying about us paying them.
right.
So this is to help us as much as it is anyone else. And again, there's no cost to this, no cost differential.
Okay. All right, thank you. Any other questions or comments? If not, is there a motion to approve?
Second.
A motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Pass.
That was G4A. G4B is the addition of a module for the, it allows the sheriff's office to remove a module called SAFE that they use for evidence. This came in at $9,120 in one-time cost, which will come out of the sheriff's office
Budget.
forfeiture fund, I believe it is.
No, forfeiture.
And it is within the budget for the Tyler projects.
Okay. All right.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Pass.
G5 is authorization of agreement and related service order with SEGRA for internet service for county facilities. John?
So what this is currently we have our service for internet for all the county buildings. So what we're trying to do here is put all of these into one contract and then make a one county network out of this. A lot of benefits to this. One is we would cover most of the counties with higher, faster internet access than they currently have. The only facilities this does not involve are the road and bridge yards, and their internet services are pretty low need. They don't need much throughput out there.
Okay, so in other words, that's the reason why, just because of the usage?
Two reasons. One is to be very expensive to get it out there.
Okay, that's what I assumed, it would be expensive to get out there.
But it was okay because y'all basically put in time cards. and,
Right.
Very low usage internet-wise.
Are these fiber networks? Is this fiber or what?
Yes, this is
what kind
what's
of
called
service are
dark
we-
fiber. The difference between dark fiber and lit fiber, currently, we have some lit fiber around the county, and we have other services because of McGregor and some other places that we have buildings. Lit fiber means you're sharing it with all the other customers they have on the line, just like you would at home, basically.
Okay.
The problem is we have to put in routers in between each location because we want to encrypt our traffic so that no one else can see it. Dark fiber means it's all ours. So the county would have all of the fiber to these buildings, and we wouldn't have to do that. That would increase our bandwidth probably a good 30%. So you're getting more of the bandwidth you're paying for. That's kind of what it comes down to.
Yeah.
It's more secure. We are also doing this, we're adding an internet entry point, if you will, because currently we only have one, which is down at 500. This would add a second one, so that now we would have a redundant ring. And it is a ring formation, which is another difference. Right now, we just have one line going to each building, and that's going to the internet. If it gets cut, they're done. They have no access. This would add a ring so that if it gets cut somewhere, it always has a secondary path to get to somewhere else.
It will get cut, so.
That has become apparent, at least with the records building.
Sooner than later.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And the big bonus here is it's actually less than we're currently paying for internet.
Can I
and
ask a
phone.
question?
Yes.
On the one-time construction charges,
Yes.
did you say, is that what you were, that's specific for the sheriff's office and related?
So the sheriff's office has agreed to pay that one-time cost to lower our overall monthly cost for the county out of their commissary fund, I believe it is. One of the reasons we're doing this is there are two big expenses in this, because they have fiber pretty close to most of our buildings. Out to the juvenile facility is a long run and it'll cost a lot of money, and out to the jail is a long run and it'll cost a lot of money.
So they're actually going to install fiber?
Yes, in the ground. They have to
In the
put it in the
ground.
ground, and they have to bring it into our buildings.
How long is that gonna take?
They're expecting about a 6-month
Yeah.
construction period. Now, the bonus, if you will, of this is we're not paying any of those one-time costs, except for the $120,000 that the sheriff's office is offered to pay to get it out to the jail, basically. And then it's just a monthly cost. It's a 5-year contract, but we will always need internet access, so I don't see that as an issue, with 2 years optional 1-year extensions. We've reviewed this, and we do recommend it for approval.
Any other questions? If not, what's the recommendation, or what's the pleasure of the court?
Motion to approve.
and one of those will be a second, so, have a motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
Then G6 is authorization of service provider agreement with GoVolution LLC, doing business as Deluxe for credit card and e-check processing for sheriff's office. John?
If you don't mind, G6 and G7 are related. G6 is the payment agreement, credit card payment, pay provider agreement, if you will, for E-bonds. And G7 is the actual E-bond agreement to add this. What it would do is add these to Tyler. And it's mostly to handle what are called E-bonds, in other words, electronic bonds for people bonding out of jail.
Okay.
The jail definitely wants this, they support this. It won't cost the county anything, another bonus, that there's no fee for the county. They get their transaction fees from the bond companies.
Okay.
The bond companies are in favor, we brought this to the bond board, everyone's in favor of this. And it doesn't force them, so if there are some that still want to stay on the current paper system, they can do that. So it doesn't force a bond company to go electronic either.
Okay.
Has been reviewed and is recommended for approval by us and the sheriff's office, jail.
What's the pleasure of the court?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Have a motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, Don.
All right, and moving down to item G8, authorization of interlocal cooperation agreement with the city of Golson for road work. Commissioner Jones?
This is interlocal cooperation agreement with the city of Golson to chip seal 1.2 miles of Brazos Loop and 0.7 miles of Quinlan Trace. And the city will pay us $30,000. I make a motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion second. Any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
And Judge, has Chris arrived?
I do not see her. She is not here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll move down to item I, capital improvement and construction projects. I1 is regarding Patton Branch Road at Aquila Creek Low Water Crossing Culvert Replacement Project, agreement with BGE, authorization of October invoice. Amy?
Morning.
Morning.
Okay, so this is just a small invoice for BGE for construction supervision on Patton Branch, which is now underway.
Any questions anyone have on that?
Nope. Motion to approve I-1.
Second?
Motion made and second. Any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
Thank you.
And I2 is regarding South Old Bruceville Road at tributary to Prather Creek Culvert Replacement Project, agreement with JH Contracting, authorization of application for payment number 5. Amy?
This is the final invoice with the exception of retainage for the South Old Bruceville project, so it is complete. We do have $21,113.95 in retainage that we're holding. We have an outstanding issue to work out with the contractor about time delays and additional costs for BGE and getting reimbursed for that. So pending the working that last item out, then we will be bringing the final invoice for releasing the appropriate amount of retainage.
All right, any questions? Not what's the pleasure of the court?
Motion to approve.
I'll second. Any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass. By the way, Amy, I went over to,
Patton Branch?
no, Chapel, thank you. It looks wonderful. And I talked to some neighbors out there that are very satisfied how it all looks
Good.
and everything. There's just a little bit of work left to be done.
They're cement treating Farm Miller, I think, this week,
Right.
pending weather, and then they're going to be doing the final paving in Farm Miller and Hamilton, and other than some small things here and there.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to be done on time.
It makes all those properties look so much better by cleaning up that brush along those creeks, along those ditches. Really looks good.
Yeah, it's a job that the county can certainly be proud of.
Yeah, I think so
Those
too.
retaining walls too, where they did vertical.
Yeah,
cuts.
those are
really
neat
nice.
looking. They kind of set a theme going down that road, so.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, under item J, budget amendments, J1's regarding the FY25 budget. Francis?
So today I just have one budget amendment for fiscal year '26. So J2A, this is in the Justice Court Building Security Fund, Fund 130. So special revenues that are collected for a specific purpose. And so so JP Precinct 4 is requesting to purchase a metal detector for that facility. And so you'll see the attached quote and specifics, and we are requesting to move funds into that department in that special revenue fund to take care of that purchase.
All right, any questions or comments on that?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
Judge, what about J1A?
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, J1A needs to be deferred.
All right, I make a motion, we defer J1A.
Second.
Have a motion second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
With J2B is elections, authorization of payment for rental truck damage. Jared?
You don't see me? There we go, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we had a small accident with our delivery truck. There was a bump at the top of the box on the truck, and we just need to get that repaired.
All
And
right,
this is through Ryder.
all right, 1,500.
Correct.
All right, I make a motion, we approve.
Second.
Have a motion second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
Thank you.
And then while we have Jared, do you want to go ahead and do item N3, authorization of additional and revised McLennan County election precinct changes?
Yes, we can go ahead and do that. Let me share my screen real quick. There was one minor change I needed to make to the maps that we were updating. Give me a second here. Let's see if y'all can see this. So what we're looking at here is kind of west of the Hewitt area. I needed to make an adjustment. We're going to make a new precinct 95. This is going to follow a JP line that I missed. And I was cleaning up some of the lines between Waco and Hewitt that previously were there. That's it, though. So let me know if y'all approve of that or not.
All right, any questions or comments? All right,
Make a motion to approve N3.
Second.
have a motion second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go on to item K, real estate right-of-way and easements. K1 is approval of resolution authorizing the county judge to execute all instruments and documents necessary to complete the sale of property. This is approximately 23,200 square foot in the Thomas Swanson Edition, Part 2, City of Waco, McLennan County, Central Park Drive. Last court session, we approved the contract on the sale of this property, and this resolution just authorizes the county judge to execute all the necessary documents to complete the sale of the property, and the closing is tentatively set for early January.
All right, any questions or comments? If not, what's the pleasure of the court?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
All right, under item L, grants and grant proposals. L1 is our ARPA discussion. L1A is regarding the McLennan County ARPA HVAC renovation project agreement with Lockridge Priest, authorization to pay application number 11. This pay app totals $113,600.07. It has been reviewed and is recommended for approval.
All right, any questions or comments?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have motion second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
All right, Judge, you ready to go to Chris's items?
Yeah, if she can get over here to the microphone, she's.
So we'll move to item H. We have 3 items for Chris. 8 under H1 regarding the program project agreement between Waco and McLennan County Economic Development Corporation, Graphic Packaging International, and Waco Industrial Foundation. H1A is authorization of payment request number 2 for Waco Industrial Foundation. H1B is authorization of payment request number 1 for Graphic Packaging International. Then we also have their monthly report under item N4, Greater Waco Chamber of Commerce Monthly Economic Development Report for September 2025. Chris?
Welcome back, Chris.
Thank you, appreciate it. You have a couple of items before you today. The first is the second reimbursement request from the Waco Industrial Foundation to the Waco McLennan County Economic Development Corporation for gas line improvements along Sheehy Parkway in support of the graphic packaging project. The total request submission was $2,736,000, $2,736,941.99. The county's portion of that is $1,368,470.99. And the gas line work has been completed and accepted by Atmos Energy per the requirements of the agreement.
All right, any, yes, that was part of the agreement that they get adequate gas delivered into the area. So any questions about that? If not, is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
Motion made second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Pass.
The second item for you is the first and final reimbursement request to the Economic Development Corporation from Graphic Packaging International. This one allowed for, the agreement allowed for a reimbursement of $4,301,432. And per the agreement, if there were any funds from the total $8.6 million that weren't paid to the Industrial Foundation, the excess dollars would be eligible for graphic packaging. The gas line project that the Industrial Foundation undertook came in under budget. Well, there were two contracts. One came over budget and one was under budget. And as a result, there's additional dollars eligible beyond the $4.3 million for graphic packaging. So the total amount of the award request, the draw request, is $4,535,726.01. The county's portion of which is $2,267,863. Graphic has completed its rail spur improvements and the traffic signal at Sheehy Parkway and Bagby per the requirements of the agreement. Those dollars have been expended, and all of the documentation has been provided to staff and verified on our end. So we recommend payment of that award amount.
And we're still on track with our ROI.
Yes, sir.
Back to the taxpayers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the fact that graphic packaging actually started operations at the end of October.
Yeah.
That means that all of that project and the investment is going on the tax rolls for this year and not for next year. So we'll start seeing that return on investment even faster.
Good.
Welcome addition.
Yes, sir.
Okay, any questions or comments about that one? All right, what's the pleasure of the court?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion made second. Any other discussion? No other discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
So you have our monthly report for the month of September. Looking at that, we've had a really good year along the lines of activity. And one thing that I want to just point out to y'all, well, a couple of things for you related to our work. The number of attraction inquiries is up significantly from where we were the same time last year. In September of 2024, we had 77. We have 119 through the end of September, and that number has even grown as we've approached the end of the year. So pretty significant increase. Correspondingly, the number of proposals that we've sent out the door have been really high as well. This has been a year where from a project work perspective, We've had 7 project announcements this year, which is a strong year for us, and that's been great because it's been a combination of both existing industry expansion and new industry attraction. It has not been a billion-dollar year for us, but it has been good for us. It's been a $200 million year, which is still nothing to be upset about. I think that when we look at, kind of forecasting for 2026, I think that we'll have a really strong year, that this has been a year where people have been really looking at the U.S. and looking at growth, but been in a bit of wait-and-see mode to see how things are going to shake out related to things happening at the federal level. But that seems to be gaining more clarity, and people understanding that the U.S. is still the place to do business. And so we're going to see a combination of both international and domestic growth that's going to happen, and we're going to be the recipients of a lot of that here.
Right.
So
We continue to get inquiries and looks from foreign folks like Germany and
Absolutely.
Mexico and those kind of things.
Yes, sir. And the fact that we had Envasis, who already has an established facility here, but decided to select Waco for its second U.S. facility. I mean, I think those are just go back to, the strong relationships that we've built and the pro-business activity that we have here that makes them understand that this is a place where they can be successful.
Right.
Chris,
Yes, sir.
how are we doing right now with real estate? Because we've added a lot of projects.
Yes, sir.
Are we adding additional properties to the foundation as we grow, or?
We've not closed on any transactions this year. However, we've done a whole lot of investigating, and part of the work that we do, and the strategy of the foundation is to look at things over a long horizon. And so the methodology that we're using right now is a near-term, a mid-term, and a long-term strategy to look at things that are less than 5 years that we can develop really quickly, things that are in that 5 to 10 year range, and then things that are beyond 10 years that we know that that's going to be an area that develops in the future, that there will eventually be the infrastructure that we need to get there. And so the foundation, unlike a traditional developer, is very fortunate to be able to look on the horizon like that and to be able to hold property for the long term. And so that's the methodology that we're using right now, and going through a lot of due diligence and understanding from all of our municipal partners what their strategies are for growth as well, so that we can work in partnership together when it comes to that.
Okay, thank you.
So I would expect that you'll see the foundation making some significant acquisitions in 2026 and beyond.
Good deal. Thank you.
Any other questions?
One thing that I just wanted to note too is we have our workforce and talent team that is doing some really great work. They're a mighty team of 2, but doing some exceptional work out there. And their year-end work, they were conservative in the numbers that they put together for what their projections would be. They operate on the school year, so they work August to July is their calendar year. But they had anticipated doing 8 industry tours in that time frame of August 2024 through July of 2025. They had 45. They had the idea of expanding school partners, and they wanted to have 12 of those. They had 15, so they exceeded that number. Their number of teachers that did tours and job shadowing, which is the teacher externship program too. They had 34 this year, where they had anticipated only having a dozen. So they're really doing some things to expand opportunities for teachers to get more exposure into industry and take that information back into the classroom. But they're also doing things where they had anticipated, for example, to have 120 students on tours and participating in job shadowing. They had 209. So they nearly doubled their goal there. Student internship placements, they anticipated having 40 for the year. They had 61. So they're doing a really good job of engaging partners to be able to expand more and more opportunities for students to get exposure as well. And that's the end goal, is the more that we can put students in with business to see all of the different opportunities that employers provide, then the more likely we are to have those students stay here once they get their education, their training that they need beyond high school. So I wanted to just give them a little bit of a shout out because they're doing
Yeah.
great work.
Yeah, good deal.
And that work couldn't happen without the partnership that we have and the support that we receive from y'all as well.
We appreciate it.
Thank you. And then just looking at a couple of other things that happened in that September report, did a trip to an international trip to Germany during that time with our friends through the Transatlantic Business Investment Council. We visited with 13 businesses while we were there on a 4-day trip. We did 5 facility tours. We actually received a request for proposal from one of the companies while we were there, and we're able to get that to them before I was even back into the U.S., and so that was great. But it was fast and furious, where we did 955 miles in 4 days and visited 9 different cities, and even ran into somebody from Waco while we were there. So it was great. And then on the other side of that, Seth was in Arizona at an event called Semicon West, which was specific to the semiconductor industry. It's an area where we see an opportunity for us to grow more and more in, not necessarily on the manufacturing side, but on the supplier network that goes along with that. So if you think about what's happening in the Sherman-Denison area, all the way down the I-35 corridor into Austin in Taylor with Samsung and Texas Instruments and all the growth that's been happening in those areas, we are positioned perfectly to be able to have suppliers that support both of those operations in the north and the south, and to be able to hit that customer base within a 2-hour drive time. So that makes us really attractive when it comes to that. And I think we'll continue to see more opportunities around that too. So that's our report for September. There was a lot of activity happening then.
All right, sure is. All right, if any questions or comments for Chris? If not, is there a motion to approve Chris's report for recording purposes?
So moved. Second.
Have a motion second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
Thank you. And one last thing, I want to introduce y'all to Molly Merritt, if you haven't had a chance to meet Molly. She is the newest member of our team. That closes out the circle that we have of trying to expand our economic development team. And Molly's our new Vice President of Business Development, so she'll be doing a lot of traveling and outreach as well. And we're excited to have her as part of our team too.
Welcome, Molly. Thank you. All right, if anything we can do for you, please let us know. All right, good deal.
All right.
All right, thank y'all very
Thank
much.
you.
Merry
Appreciate
Christmas.
you. Merry Christmas to you too.
Continue rehabilitating.
Yes.
All right, Dustin?
Yes, sir, Judge, we've got about 6 items left. I think we can get through them pretty quick. Do you want to
Yeah.
keep moving?
Yeah, let's get them done.
Okay. L1B is regarding the professional services agreement with Forbes Mazars authorization of grant management service invoice through October 2025. This invoice totals $1,953.24. It has been reviewed and is recommended for approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All right, have a motion second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
L1C is regarding the subrecipient agreement with the City of Riesel, Texas, authorization of draw request number 7. This draw request totals $15,734.66. It's been reviewed by LAN and then also the auditor's office and is recommended for approval. And we will also be bringing Tom Ray for an ARPA update sometime in the next few weeks.
Motion to approve the draw request.
Now, motion and I'll second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
L2 is regarding the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services Title 4E grant contract. It's an authorization of Title 4E Child Welfare Services claim for quarter ending September 30th, 2025. And then L3 is authorization of Title 4E legal assistance claim for that same quarter. So Francis?
Nothing else to add. Like Dustin said, the two Title IV, Title IV-E, Quarter 4 reports for both legal services and child welfare services. And so just needing you to approve those requests.
Motion to approve L2 and L3.
Second.
All right, motion second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
Under item N, additional items, N1 is discussion and/or action regarding order prohibiting or restricting certain fireworks in unincorporated areas of McClendon County, Texas as needed. So this is one where if the court wants to restrict like the sticks and fins, those type of fireworks, you do have to act affirmatively before December 15th. I know Tim is in court. Reagan had reached out this morning. I don't believe at this time that emergency management sees any need to put this order in place, but Tim, please correct me if I'm wrong.
No, sir, KPDI, sorry. Good morning, how y'all doing?
Morning.
KPDI is at 202 for right now, and so, you know, we look at 575 being that
Yeah.
number. So with recent rains and things like that, there's no drought concern. Obviously, it's still dry, and so
We've got rain forecasted pretty well, I think,
Yeah.
too, so.
one of the things that our office will do is continue to do public messaging as we get into fireworks season. You know, hey, be smart, stay safe, have fun, but don't burn your house down or your neighbor's house down.
Yeah.
So
good
that's our drought situation.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
No motion needed then, right, Judge?
Well, for suspenders and belts, that's, I'll make a motion, we approve the report for recording purposes.
Second.
Motion made and second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, pass.
All right, we can move down to item P, McClendon County Downtown Jail Remodel. P2s regarding McClendon County Downtown Jail Remodel for courtrooms and office space, agreement with Brinkley Sergeant Wigington, authorization of invoice number 33. This one totals $60,435. It has been reviewed by our team and is recommended for approval.
So moved.
Second.
All right, motion and second, any other discussion? No other discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, pass.
And that should be all the action items.
All right, I'm getting the nod, that's correct. All right, I can hear the little chattering outside, so the little Christmas party's fixing to start, and everyone's welcome to go. So nothing else coming before the court, we stand adjourned.
Recording stopped.